Morning, guys. Evan's here. Pretty excited. I choose to be excited today. But today I'm gonna talk a little about accountability at noon. I am gonna go live again at noon and finish up food today. So I'm really excited about that part. As far as my meal for breakfast, I have 3 eggs omelet with 3/4 a cup of egg whites, some peppers in it, and I'm gonna have 2 wraps and some bacon. I already put the bacon in the oven, so that should be done pretty soon. I mean, I just put it in though, and then I'm gonna rock out this omelet. So first thing I'm gonna do always is cook my vegetables first, and then kind of go from there. But the reason why I wanted to talk about fighting the urge of laziness and accountability is because kind of like the way I felt. Woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I gotta cook food. So that's the reason why my dinner is just chicken and wraps, because it's super convenient. So in order to be healthy, you don't necessarily have to get up and spend 25 minutes and cook all the meals for the day. You literally can have most of your food already pre-cooked, and then all you're doing is warming up the food that's prepped. So that's definitely an option as well. I just personally like to cook, and I like sharing with you guys. Just a couple quick Senior Fit updates. Tomorrow is Saturday, so tomorrow we're having our free Saturday morning workouts, and it will be inside, so no worries about the weather. And we're implementing a new format. We paid for licensing with this company, and it's really cool. I'm really excited about it. It's something we're going to introduce in our back to school challenge that we're doing, which is coming up at the end of August. So we're accepting applications for that now. And the other thing I wanted to do, I haven't done it yet. Big shout out to Fallcasting, because we did a lunch and learn with them last month. And that is something we're doing for free. We're going to local businesses, churches, organizations, groups, and just educating them on health and fitness. It's a great way to give back to the community. So we're really excited about that. So for information on that, or desire to find information on that, just contact us. So let's talk about this urge to be lazy, or this urge, to not have accountability. I guess it's just, part of our human nature. Children experience it. You have little kids. If you ever have children or work with kids, it's like, dude, you have to wash your face in the morning. You have to brush your teeth. You have to take a shower. And they're like, oh, I don't do it. They know how to do it. It's just, we have to hold them accountable, because if we don't, they won't do it. But it's very natural, so it's really important that you put little breaks in there. For me, one of my little psychological breaks today is going to be my lunch, and I have no clue. I know I'm going to eat one of 3 things today for lunch. I'm either going to do, there's a new Thai restaurant I saw when I came down into the kitchen this morning. I saw Dana had a brochure out. So there's a new Thai restaurant, so that may be a nice choice. Or I'm really missing some Jamaican food in my life, so I'm either going to go find those food truck guys. I really like their Jamaican food, and have some Jamaican food, or I'm just going to get Qdoba. So it's 3 completely different types of food. I haven't made a decision on that. I'll probably do a staff meeting and tie in with that, and do that from there. But lunch will finish up things. So it's just a temptation, and we have to discipline ourselves. We have to ensure that the goal is set before us. If not, it's very easy for many, to fall into the trap of, I'm not in the mood, or, oh man, I gotta work out today. And that's personally one of the biggest advantages for me when it comes to personal training, is because I have someone in place to hold me accountable to that, or to, I have an appointment I need to make. So if I know I have an appointment I need to make, being busy doesn't prevent me from being successful. And that's in every area of life, whether it's, launching a business, or getting a degree for somebody, or whatever you choose to do, expanding your platform. Your success does not happen in the event. Success has happened in the day-to-day. They say that in boxing, that the winner is only revealed in the ring, but he's made every other day. So it's our daily disciplines that determine what our life is going to be like, and it is a discipline because our natural inclination or desire is not to do it. So even though, like this morning, I love cooking and all this kind of stuff, man, I know I wouldn't have had another thing, so to speak. I wouldn't have eaten anything else. It's not like I would have ran to McDonald's and grabbed a sandwich or anything. But there is that draw of like, oh, you know, I gotta wake up early. I went to bed late. My next client is within 30 minutes or so. So, man, I don't have time for this. But, you know, I love one of these little comic strips I saw where the guy says to the doctor, I don't have time to work out. You know, and he says, you know, well, you have 24 hours to be dead. You know, so it's a big decision to make, to be very consistent, but you just make it every day. So, you know, I love my books, and one of my favorite books that talks about this gap is called The Slight Edge. And basically, I think it's Jeff Olstein, I think it's Olstein, who wrote the Slight Edge. And in the book, he talks about how, you know, it's a small change that you make here. So if you have two lines, two people going down the same road this way, this guy makes a small change, and over time, it's further and further away. You know, it's literally a 10-degree turn on your GPS determines whether you're going to start at New York and end in Florida, or start in New York and end in Texas. You know, and the distance from where you end up in Texas, you know, where you should be in Miami, is going to take you the same 24 hours to drive over back to Miami. So it's the angle of variance is called, you know, and the name of the game, let me just check this. Yeah. The name of the game is to minimize that angle of variance. So, not high level, deep, it's not your metabolism, but I'm telling you, if fitness is a goal and you want to be healthy long term, it's something that we preset in our psyche that, look, I'm going to do my daily disciplines. You know, and I watch it happen all the time. People start getting into a groove, and I love the book The Miracle Morning because he talks about it in that first, you know, couple days of doing it. It's like Chinese water torture, man. It's challenge. It's like, oh, you gotta do this. We push through the first couple days, and then it's like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought. And then by the last 28 days in the cycle, you're like, you know what? This is who I am. But the name of the game is to continue to reinforce it when those thoughts come. Because the thoughts will come. There's no way around that. We live in a world where thoughts will come. You know, so our responsibility is to cast down those thoughts. Our responsibility is to own that. And as we do those little things, then it's going to create for us the life that we really want to have. You know, so remember we started with baby steps, but then now that we're moving and we're taking these steps, the key is daily discipline. Daily discipline. Every single day. You build your life around it, and you'd be surprised how quick the success you desire can happen. So I'm going to grab my eggs real quick, beat them up, and throw them in here, and rock out this omelet, and we can head off to work. So nothing major, nothing super fancy, anything in there, but I believe that if we hold and own that portion, then we're going to be very happy with our long-term results. You know, so it's just a little bit every single day, a little bit every single day. And you may own it. I mean, honestly, to fight that urge, you may say, hey, you know what? I'm going to post my meals. You know, I'm going to take pictures of my meals. I'm going to penalize myself. Whatever I got to do, I'm going to have to do in order to create that discipline in my life. You know, but ideally, there's a joy that's tied to that. You know, so if you have negative like impulses, so to speak, tied to your activity, it becomes challenging to sustain it. You know, so instead of maybe a penalty for misbehavior, how about a reward for good behavior? You know, and then it's the joy that's set before us, not the penalty. So they say in leadership at times, you motivate people in business, you either use sticks or carrots. Sorry about that. You either use sticks or carrots to motivate people. So if you're motivating yourself, I'm telling you, a carrot is way better than a stick. So a little early in the morning, just want to throw that out there. We're going to get back together. This is good. I could just eat a whole big thing of peppers. I can eat them raw, I can eat them cooked. So just a couple peppers in there. So if I thought about it, I'd have had a little bit less eggs so I could throw some cheese in. But since I didn't do that, I'll just have my egg whites and my eggs and my peppers, and life is good. I'm gonna put them on a wrap and enjoy it from there. So nice, simple, quick breakfast today. Nice, easy thought process, but put a reward in front of you to help motivate you, and you'll notice that your success continues to rise and rise and rise. I look forward to seeing you guys at noon. I'm looking to spend a good 35 minutes at noon and just kind of dial in, finish up this nutrition piece, and then we can go into exercise. And that's where we can have the team really jump in and talk about different types of exercises that can really speed up the metabolism and accomplish the goal. And why would you not want to even do those exercises at certain times? Because everything is relative to what your goals are, which is the name of the game. So remember, start with that, have your mindset in place, and I look forward to seeing you guys at noon. Again, I'm Evans at Senior Fit. Oh, I didn't show you the omelet. You know, pretty. You know, so I'm Evans at Senior Fit, where fitness is a lifestyle. And I'll see you guys at noon. Talk to you in a bit.